That's the main reason I'm here today. If that tree catches the first light of the day, it's gonna be perfect. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are in the Flemish Ardennen. We have the original the Ardennen, but it's in the French part of Belgium, the lower part. But here in the Flemish part of Belgium, we also have some curves in the landscape. And I guess the Flemish people were jealous of the French ones, so they called it the Flemish Ardennen. But I took my first picture. And it's from this tree here. I was walking on the street and I saw this tree sticking out of the landscape. It was like, whoa, the light on the tree is very cool. And we have some haze on the bottom. And here in the field we have some yellow flowers, so that's the foreground of for the picture, the yellow flowers. And then you got this haze over the landscape. And then you got the beautiful tree. That's our main subject, and in the back we got some beautiful curves from the landscape and some other trees. So that's the first one. The settings that I use for this picture is ISO 100 f10 because I want a little bit more of depth of field in the picture, because we have those beautiful yellow flowers in the foreground, and then we got everything else in the landscape. And it's 1.3 of a second our shutter speed. But man, what a landscape. So beautiful. Nature's waking up. Some ducks are flying past me. I know it's for a lot of people not easy to wake up pretty early. Also for me it's very difficult, but then again, it's so much fun, so just do it and listen. Nature is waking up, everything is quiet. I'm all alone here, and this beautiful landscape. Or you can just watch my videos and enjoy the landscape from your comfy couch or bed, or at work, I don't know. Oh man, this is so cool. We've got these beautiful trees here, aligned in this little valley here. I don't know, but somehow I want to photograph them. We got some haze in the landscape. The sun is not up yet. And look at the form of the trees. That's so cool. Maybe I should go wide angle and just capture it all, or maybe I have to try to catch them in one line. Just took a picture of the trees here. ISO 100, 1/6 of a second, f8 for our depth of field. I just saw these trees here with the haze around it. In Belgium they are called knotswillig, and in English apparently it's pollard willow. I don't know if it's the exact name for those trees, but I'm gonna shoot those trees because the haze makes everything so cool. Yes, I do my stunts myself, so I don't have a stunt double for this. We are here close to the knotswillig, the pillowwort or something, I don't know anymore. Just took a picture of the knotswillig in here. We have those beautiful purple flowers in the foreground, and also a little bit of these white, in Belgium we call them fluitekruid. We have the haze here in the landscape. It's starting to lit up by the sunlight that's coming from behind of the landscape. And I just saw This home here is catching some sunlight, so I guess it's time to go. No, it's time to go look for our main subject for today, because I think it's also gonna catch some sunlight already. So let's go shoot that. It looks like that our tree is not catching sunlight yet. I think it's blocked by the trees here, the sunlight, but I'm gonna set up my camera and get the composition ready, and then we're gonna wait for that beautiful light. And when the sun is up, I hope it will shine some beautiful sunlight here on the landscape, and I hope the haze stays a little bit, because when the sun hits the haze, oh, it's gonna be magic. But first, our composition. I got our composition dialed in. It's a little bit of minimalistic. That was what I was hoping for. That was what I was hoping for, yeah. Maybe. We got the trees here and a little bit of small trees besides it. At the moment I'm waiting for a little bit of harder sun on the tree, because we have some soft light that's catching on the, how do you call it, the bottom of the tree, the trunk. I don't know. We got some clouds, I think, covering the sun a little bit, so I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. Like you can see, we have this house here a little bit in the frame. Afterwards it will be gone, because I want it as clean as possible, minimalistic. But meanwhile the sun is already shining on the trees here in the back, so the landscape is gonna change a little bit when the sun is shining onto the landscape. Maybe this is a cool composition because there's a little bit of a streak of sunlight here. The sun is shining on our tree. We got a picture, very cool. And meanwhile this magic is happening. We have to move on to maybe catch some other beautiful photos. It's not gonna be too long anymore because the sun is way up. So let's move. So I'm shooting these trees here with the beautiful light on it. I'm also shooting with my 50mm, something else. So I have to move to focus or to zoom. In the previous video when we were shooting at the Kalmthoutse Headen, I will link it here in the top. I noticed when I used my tele lens, I got some wiggle in the photos, and a few photos were blurry. So I'm gonna try and use it less, although it's a cool lens. And the trees are lit. Those ones? Are those ones? No, these ones. These trees are lit by the sun. I want to catch them also. I love what's happening here in the landscape. So we got our trees here that are lit by the sun, and here in the back we got some haze that's in the landscape, and that's creating some contrast with the yellow light in the trees. Then you have that beautiful bluish haze in the background. And then okay, we got another fantastic sky, just a soft blue sky, but it creates a composition, so it's very cool. And the horses are watching me what I'm doing. I've put my camera in portrait mode because I'm taking a photo that I would normally not do, because in the past I thought it was a little bit boring, but with the light and the haze in the background it's so amazing. A part of those trees are in the picture. Then we got that beautiful tree lit by the sun, and it's in a little bit of a haze, And here in the foreground we got some yellow flowers again. I think it's here. I don't know, cannot see it. And all that together creates a little bit of a magical picture. It's not that you have that amazing, beautiful landscape, but it's like more intimate with the landscape, a little bit more of details in the landscape. But although you have that depth of field, yeah, it's so far, the tree is so far away. The flowers are more in the front. It's just magic here. The atmosphere that's here in the landscape, it's so cool. So I'm doing it a little bit slower. I'm just watching what's happening now with the light and walking around in this high grass. The Flemish Ardennen, yes, the place to be. I'm enjoying this atmosphere, what's happening around me, the sun. Just nature, to be here in nature. Nice. I was just walking here, and then suddenly I was like, wait a second. We got those beautiful trees here in the back. We've got those poles here from the fence, and then we got this tree trunk here in the middle ground. And then the beautiful sunlight shining through the landscape. So I just took a picture of it. Again in portrait mode. In landscape mode we got those trees here at the side. And I don't want to use them as a natural frame. The poles are creating that entrance to go to the tree. To be like, look at that, what a beautiful sight. Let me know what you think of this photo. Is it good or not? I think so. The light is perfect. Beautiful. And the light on my face, also beautiful. Whoa. I've got some bad news. I've just took the last photo for this video. You know, every beautiful story has an ending. And also this one. It's also a beautiful ending. We got those beautiful yellow flowers. And then we got those cool looking trees from this morning. Again, in portrait mode. I don't know what's up today with the portrait mode, but a lot of portrait mode photos today. I've put my camera a little bit more to the ground. When you go lower to the ground, you almost only see the yellow flowers and then the cool looking trees. And a little bit of the sky, not too much because there's nothing to see in the sky this morning. That's the last one. I'm gonna pack my gear and enjoy the family. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, click the subscribe button and click the notification bell if you want to be notified for future videos. And I will see you next week. Bye.